fear the firasa of the mu'min. فَإِنَّهُ يَنْظُرُ بِنُورِ اللَّهِ. For when he sees with more than a PhD from UIA. When he sees with the nur of Allah. And it is with the nur of Allah eventually that the Quran will open to you. That's scholarship. That's motivational speech. This is scholarship. And it is because this methodology has not been used that the Quran has not, we failed the Quran. Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam spoke with sorrow. The words are from Allah. Surah Al-Furqan. وَقَالَ الرَّسُولُ. And the messenger of Allah said, Ya Rabb, O my Lord God, إِنَّ قَوْمِ اتَّخَذُوا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ مَهْجُورًا. Surely my people have abandoned this Quran. We have abandoned the Quran because this is what we are using today as money. We have abandoned the Quran because we've abandoned the model of the Khilafah state, which recognize Allah as sovereign, al-Malik, which recognize Allah's authority as supreme, al-Akbar, which recognize Allah's law as the supreme law, al-Hakam. And today we are in the vicious embrace of the United Nations organization. The Security Council of the United Nations says, stand up, you got to stand up. Because in the charter, you're told you must obey. And they must all obey. And when the Security Council says sit down, you must sit down. So tell me, who is sovereign? Is it Allah or the UN? What answer will be given the grave? It is because we have failed the Quran that we are in the mess in which we are today. You will have to spend a lot of time reading this book, slowly. What he does is to turn to the Quran to reconstruct our economic life, using every verse of the Quran that is applicable to our economic life. He does the same thing for our political life. This is the second volume. And it is in the second volume that he goes into the Quran to take out from the Quran all the relevant verses. Our economic life, our political life, our social life, our educational life, our spiritual life. The relationship, the spiritual relationship that we have with Allah. The spiritual relationship that we have with Nabi Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. The spiritual relationship that we have with him. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. The spiritual relationship that we have with the malaika, the angels. And then he proceeds to, in social relationships. What is our relationship with our neighbors? What are our duties to our neighbors? And what are the rights of our neighbors? What are the rights of women? What are the rights of wives? What are the duties of husbands to wives? What are the duties of parents to children?